Star Wars 7x7 episode 2582. Today I'm continuing my retrospective series looking back at Celebration 2016 in Europe and sharing with you a conversation I had with Bryan Young from Full of Sith. Punch it! Hey Rebel Rouser, I'm Alan Voivod, and this is Star Wars 7x7, your daily dose of Star Wars joy. Thank you so much for joining me for it. So, Celebration Europe, July of 2016 in London. That's what we are talking about this week, and conversations there. This time we are focusing on Bryan Young, who is a podcaster with Full of Sith, a contributor to StarWars.com and Star Wars Insider, and I happened to catch him after the end of a panel discussion and asked him the question that I was asking a lot of folks at Celebration Europe, which is, what's most exciting about Star Wars to you right now? Now, some of the answers, as you've heard already and we'll hear for the rest of the week, are time-bound in the sense that, with Rogue One about to come out and The Last Jedi in the works and Solo being talked about, yeah, that was a very exciting time for sure, and we're going to hear answers related to that, but also with just Star Wars community and passion and fandom, like there are a lot of evergreen answers too. And so without further ado, I'm going to share with you the answer that Bryan Young gave to me at Celebration Europe about what was most exciting to him about Star Wars in 2016.
The thing I'm most excited about in Star Wars right now might be what's going on with Rebels and how it's tying into everything. The Rebels Season 2 finale was some of the best Star Wars we've ever seen on screen, and it's tying into things like it's hinting at the Death Star, it's hinting at Rogue One with Saw Gerrera, it's hinting at what happened to Geonosis, and it's giving us this new window in a path of a Jedi that's somewhere between Anakin and Luke with Ezra, and it's illuminating mysteries of the Force in a way that's tying into everything. I get really excited talking about it. It's just so fun.
Were you in the panel earlier with Ahsoka's Untold Stories?
I wish I was. Amy and I had a Full of Sith podcast at the same time, so I didn't get to do it. But I'm gonna go read some reports of it. I heard they recorded it, so
yes, it was on the live stream, and I was in there. I can tell you if you want. Let's put it this way: Filoni at the end said something that doesn't say whether Ahsoka's alive or dead, but he does say something. Well,
she's alive.
Yeah, I think so too, but it's one of those things. Do you want me to just tell you?
Yeah.
All right, so he said that he thought for a long time that we were going to see the last of Ahsoka at the end of Season 2, but he says it might, a lot of qualifyings. There might still be something for her to do. So it doesn't really tell us, but he said that they've just released on the Card Trader app 10 different artists' images that are drawn by him, and they're all about the finale, and they are now online. Like, you can look them up, and they actually are supposed to hint at the metaphor and the symbolism of what happens on Ahsoka's journey after Season 2. So there's a lot to start teasing us with, basically, before we get started with Season 3.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to go check all that out immediately.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to have time to do the Rebels premiere tomorrow? Or?
Yeah, no, I'm live blogging it. I'm doing something for the website for it.
Perfect.
So I'm going to be there in an official capacity for StarWars.com.
That's wonderful. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And so, obviously, people can find your stuff on StarWars.com.
On StarWars.com. They can find me on Twitter at SwankMatron or at Full of Sith for the show, the podcast, and
Star Wars Insider as well, I think.
Star Wars Insider, yeah. I'm in most issues lately, it seems.
That's not a bad gig to have.
No, not at all.
Thank you very much for the time. Appreciate it.
No, thank you.
And there you go. That was Bryan Young from the Full of Sith podcast, contributor to StarWars.com, Star Wars Insider, and that is going to do it for today's episode of the show as well. It just remains for me to say thank you so much for joining me for it, as always, and may the Force be with you, wherever in the world you may be.
7x7 is not endorsed or sponsored yet by Lucasfilm Limited, Disney, or 20th Century Fox, and is intended for entertainment and information purposes only. Star Wars, the Star Wars logo, all names and pictures of Star Wars characters, vehicles, and any other Star Wars related items are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of Lucasfilm Limited, or their respective trademark and copyright holders. May the Force be with them. All original content is copyright 2021 by Star Wars 7x7. We hope you love it.